everyone. I'm gonna summarize the story of the chapter A Bond of Love by Kenneth Anderson. Kenneth Anderson was an Indian born on 8 March 1910. He was a British writer and hunter who wrote his books on the adventure of jungle in South. Now, theme of the story is that it is a story of a love connection between an animal and a human being. Everybody knows the language of love. If we show love, affection, sympathy, togetherness towards the animals, then they return the same. So love is mutual. Now come to the story. One day, author and his friends were passed out through the field of sugarcane near Mysore. By the time the people ran out, wild pigs through their fields on shooted them. They thought that all were shooted and some were escaped, but suddenly a sloth bear came out through the field who was panting in the hot sun. Unfortunately, one of the author companion shoot it, and they were surprised to saw that something black furry is moved and left from the prostrate body. It was a baby bear who was weeping around the body of his mother. Then they caught it and put it into the gunny bag. After that, author represent it in front of his wife, and she was very pleased to saw it. And after finding he was a baby boy, then she put a colorful ribbon around his neck and named Bruno. He started drank milk through the bottle and started to eat everything like puri, chocolate, eggs, ice cream, etc. And he was very relish with the drinks like buttermilk, lemonade, and wine also. He became very friendly with the author's family as well as neighbor very soon. One day, an accident befell with him. He ate barium carbonate in the library. After that, he was not able to move, even he was not able to stand on his feet. He was vomiting and breathe heavily. After that, author went to the doctor. Then doctor gave him 10 cc antidote. Then after 10 minutes, the condition of Bruno was unchanged. Then doctor gave him again 10 cc antidote in his system. After 30 minutes, the condition was changed. Bruno was able to move and he was able to stand on his feet. No doubt, Bruno was a very friendly, mischievous, and playful animal. But the month rolled on, the size of Bruno was equal to the size of two Alsatians. That's why most of the time he was chained due to teenage children. One day, author and his friends and his son advised her to send Bruno back to the zoo due to of his day by day growth, and he was not suitable as a pet. Here I am again and again use he for the Bruno, so I am personified it. So manage it. Let's start it. Then they write a letter to the curator, and curator allowed to put Bruno in his zoo. After that, the behavior of author's wife was very fretted. On the other hand, Bruno behavior was also very fretted and he was continuously refuses to food. And after that, author's wife was restricted or restrained to meet Bruno for 3 months. But one day she decided to meet him, and author friends told author that you have no need to worry because Bruno didn't recognize her, but they were wrong. They proved wrong. Bruno recognized her even when she was far away from his case. After that, she spent 3 hours with Bruno and ate his favorite food. And both were emotional because Bruno loved her too much, as well as she also loved her too much. And in the end, she decided to take Bruno with them, but curator doesn't allow because he told them Now it was a government property. Then author and his wife went to the bungalow of superintendent in Bangalore, and really superintendent also was a very generous person. After watching their bond of love, he allowed them to took their Bruno back to their home. Even he called to the curator to send him safely with them. After that, author and his wife engaged a squad of police to make island for the Bruno, and they make a island for Bruno that was of 20 feet long and 15 feet wide and surrounded by the empty pit and moats of 7 feet deep and 6 feet wide. After that, Bruno was free to live in his island. So now Bruno was of 15-month old and also pretty heavy too. Now in the end, how we can say that a sloth bear could not be a pet, have no feelings, and have no individual characteristic. So in the end, story of the chapter is and and Bruno proved it. Love is mutual. I hope you understand it. Thank you. Have a nice day.